if we had a scale of super personal to super business, then over here would be kind of Facebook, and over here would probably be something like LinkedIn. Hey guys, and welcome back to another business vlog, Monday to Friday. Tips, ideas, advice, musings, thoughts, all kind of actionable stuff, hopefully, that you can take on and implement in your business today. So today I just wanted to talk about social media, but I want to talk about it from a business perspective, okay? Because a lot of social media is about you know, looking at what celebrities are doing, famous people, talking with your mates, all that kind of stuff. So I just want to focus now just on business. Since social media was born, kind of 2005, 2006 onwards, I've been pretty prolific on it. What I've tried to do is learn about all the different platforms so that I can impart that knowledge onto our clients. And I thought I'd just take a moment really just to explain how I use it and how I think you can use it for your own businesses to help them. And I'm going to be talking about this from a kind of personal brand perspective. So this is you as either the business owner or as a marketeer or just even as an employee who wants to improve their own kind of personal space online. So let's start at the beginning. There are so many different social networks and I'm not going to be able to cover all of them, so I'm just going to kind of highlight certain ones and what I think they're good at. If we had a scale of super personal to super business, then over here would be kind of Facebook, and over here would probably be something like LinkedIn. So just sort of taking, and then you've got Twitter and Instagram and things like that in the middle. So just taking those kind of examples for a second, Facebook for me is very much about personal stuff, like communicating with my family, my friends, giving them updates on what I'm up to, sharing photographs, sharing videos, that kind of thing. So I really use it for that. I do a little bit of business on it, but not an awful lot. So for me, it's kind of the personal network that I keep over there in that space. Then moving down that kind of scale, we've got things like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, and there are probably others that I'm forgetting as I speak now, but just taking each of those as an example one by one. Twitter, amazing network. I love Twitter. It has struggled over the last few years, and I really hope that that doesn't continue to happen because it's so good. It's great for listening, so listening out for opportunities. I monitor things like keywords for my business. I monitor what my clients are up to, what my staff are up to. I do that all within a tool called Hootsuite, and it's my kind of daily go-to for quick snippets. I also learn a lot from Twitter, so I watch influential people on it and see what they're talking about so that I can learn from those things. So Twitter is a fantastic network for that. It's great for relationship building, it's great to find people and then start conversations with them, and you never know where those conversations can lead. So Twitter is my kind of go-to communications network. I do quite a lot through direct messaging on Twitter as well. I find that actually easier than sometimes email and stuff like that too. So that's kind of where I place Twitter. Instagram for me is about sharing photographs and sometimes videos, but mostly photographs for me. What I'm looking for there is opportunities to share photographs about my life and what I'm up to, and choosing the more quality end of those photographs. So not just sharing anything, just sharing the really good stuff. And again, what I'm hoping is that someone who does take the time to go and look at my Instagram account will get a good picture of me as a kind of well-rounded individual, the kind of things that I like, you know, skiing, taking the dog for a walk, lovely locations in Devon, Exeter, anywhere that I am really. So it's kind of a bit of a positioning tool for me from a business perspective, but I suppose it's really only aimed at those people that are interested in that side of my life, not necessarily the business side. I've then got Pinterest. Pinterest, I almost said. Pinterest. Pinterest I use for a couple of things. One, to remember stuff, so if I see useful things around the internet, products and such, then I pin them to boards so I remember them. But I also use it for goals, so I have a number of boards on there about goal setting. So if there's something I know I really want to achieve in life, then I'll use Pinterest to keep a note of that, and I remind myself about that regularly, so I can keep going back to Pinterest and seeing what my goals are, keep reaffirming those, and hopefully taking them on into what I do. Snapchat is probably the newest of those channels in terms of where I'm still trying to find my feet a little bit with it. The stories section of Snapchat is the bit that's really interesting. So this is where you can take pictures or videos, short snippets, and upload them in a story. So you could tell a story of your day, for example. And a lot of people in business in, say, America, where it's probably a little bit more prolific in the business world than it is here, the guys that are using it really well are telling those stories about themselves and their businesses, and then their followers can obviously interact with them. They can watch those stories and get a bit better picture of what those people are up to. There is no doubt in my mind that Snapchat is going to be even bigger in the UK over the next couple of years. It's just a case of it taking off and really kind of finding its feet in the business world. And I think as that younger demographic comes through, we'll start to see that in business, and other people then will be drawn into that funnel. We're kind of still early adopter stage, really. So yeah, just watch this space on Snapchat. Then I'm going to move into LinkedIn. LinkedIn, for me, the big corporate network. I've done a number of vlogs purely on LinkedIn just because it is so corporate. But that's where I kind of do all my business stuff. So I generate leads, I generate articles, content about business that positions me as a thought leader, as an expert in my industry. And that, for me, is the go-to network when it comes to business related stuff. So I ensure that my profile's up to date and accurate, and positions me in a certain light, and then I do all my communications with people about business stuff. I do very little personal things on LinkedIn. There's a minor bit in the interest section about what I like to do outside, but really LinkedIn is focused on business only. So have I missed any major channels there? Possibly, but I can't remember them. Google Plus? No, I don't think so. If I have, please tell me, comment below. But I hope that's useful, guys. I'm not saying that I do everything right, but I have spent a lot of time on all of those different channels, and I feel like I've found my feet on them, and I certainly get a lot more value from those because of that. So rather than making those mistakes yourself, like I did, then hopefully you'll get something from this vlog and be able to take it and use it in your business. I'll probably do some more individual vlogs on individual platforms as we go through this, but for now I just wanted to do a snapshot, high level. This is what social media is about for business. Hopefully that's useful, guys, and until then, I'll see you next time.